Right. Let's go to that secret little back room then. Oh, it's just
From the layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe, and a space in each terminal for an ID card. But which card goes where?
I bet security chief, because that's covered in Lewis guns. Typewriter. And Newton's cradle. Try that one. That'll be the engineer, I think. Chief excavator, I think. Cartographer. Maybe not. Okay. I can hear what sounds like gunfire. Cartographer, because that's a map. Security chief is going to be the one with all of the guns. I know that.
A physicist would probably have instruments or something. For physics.
As I said, I thought that would be the physicists. That'd be the researcher. I bet this is this.
One of the cards was for an excavation engineer. I wonder which console was theirs. It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
See, it was in the super secret lab then. See what is down there.
Dust. Still, this lab's way tinier than Area Darling's.
What is going on? Is that everything? Don't know what I did. Fragments of the stone. Ooh, what have we got here?
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Boss fight? Well, what the fuck are you? Is there something more... you? Oh, I see. Why do you have a laser eyes? There we go. Sorry, Gibbs. Really? They're all filled up again? Anything actually useful for me? Damage while aiming. Okay.
This looks like the nail, only mini. A document. Is this in some kind of code? I can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Alright, a lot of collectibles. Ash request denied. As Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got you your machine for that ridiculous sound research project. However, it is also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here, piece by piece? There is a bulldozer down here, yeah, I did see that earlier. I don't quite know how you'd get it down here. Only in tiny little pieces. We're going to be lost in those trips. Here's a hint, too fucking many, which brings me to my point. I'm writing to you because this is a request form. I just landed on my desk. Apparently you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no sir, I'm sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through that death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have many families, have families. Not that they ever get to see them anymore. Northmore, final warning. To Dr. Theodore Ash Jr. as Director of the Federal Bureau of Control, chosen representative, liaison, benefactor of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediately withdrawal from the Foundation. Prime members issued broadly to Foundation staff call for swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the house. All staff complied except you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for for my office and the board itself. This is their house, and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but, out of respect for your late father, consider this my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as successor to the office. No amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest that you know better than myself, and by extension better than the board. Permit me to assure you that this is not possible. Silly Director Roderick Northmore. Oh, okay. Your medical record. I reviewed your report. My latest medical. I was disappointed to see you believe my connection to the service weapon and board are products of delusion brought on by the stresses of leadership. You witnessed my feats firsthand. You yourself declared my body temperature impossible. These are no delusions, they are the product of divine collaboration. The board has awoken in me a power beyond your understanding, and that power will only continue to grow. Your job is to merely ensure I survive my gift, and with absolute discretion. To that end, my gifts are best used with a degree of mystery that your needles and probes betray. No further medicals shall be required. I forbid you to speak of this matter with your colleagues, especially Dr. Ash. Under no circumstances do I want him involved. Keep your mouth shut and keep me alive. Lord knows I have. Lord knows what I have become, and theirs is the only opinion that counts. Okay. Prior Archival mandates 8A. This document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Update. This power dimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill where the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resultant collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Oh, bloody hell. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. It was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. It was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odours were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipating element vapor trail left or cassette tape. Item was proven impossible to fully contain when in proximity to human beings. Item is to be sent to blank in the blank the Alder's house in order to prevent any further access. A VHS tape, cassette tape item will not eject from the television player used at the time its Alder status became evident. The VHS plays footage of what would be Artie, Entity A001. Cleaning a floor and dancing. This footage renders individuals incapable of movement, speech, or thought while the television screen is within. This effect is estimated to last indefinitely, though the most time spent in states by the test subject is 21 hours. Individuals only recollect hearing strange music during their trance state. Footage plays on a constant loop even when the television is not connected to the power source. Even when the footage and television footage are contained within an enclosed cell with no windows, agents in proximity have been driven to open and enter the cell while the items enter. Okay. I ain't reading any more. I'm gonna fuck my throat up reading this much. A lot of health I've left in here. Okay, right, let's get back to the house entrance. Take Dr. Ash notes to Pug. Is at the crossroads. There we go. Boom. Fast travel. So I want to go back to the crossroads with this one. I'm starting to get tired. Good grief. Where are you, woman? It's reassembling. Slowly but surely.
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F.
Orma. That'll be the one.
Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Oh, science nerds, what do you expect? Right, let's go. Abilities, nice. 3. I actually get for 3. I'm gonna get better levitation. Yeah, let's get more ground slam damage. What if by the end of it I'll be able to get everything maxed out? Actually, can I get more? Right, either of those. Ugh. Just give me shit I don't want. Right. Back to here. Research site Gamma. I think that is it, actually. I'm always paranoid about it definitely being the right. Yeah. I'm always worried about suddenly realising that, oh wait, I need to be in work tomorrow. I have to go round there. So it's going to be the long way around. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use one of the other outfits that I've got. I don't know where it is I changed the outfit, I'll be honest. I have entirely forgotten. There we go. Dealt with. Already sorted. Yeah, so... knew that it was... Fine, be like that. Be that way. There we go. Oh. Excellent. Well, I can't go that way. And here, I'm assuming? Yes. Squish! Except you can be my friend now. There we go. I am surprised you survived that. There we are. A little bit too close to dodge that, mate. Oh, back to the start. Aha, yeah. There we go.
Hiss got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
Find out.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands.
You sure? Because it sounded like that's the only thing holding reality together.
He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it.
But why'd you blow it up?
Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was.
So she's working with Former.
The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Okay, okay. Because they said I could communicate with Trench because the bullet from this gun is like lodged in his head. Oh, I want to deal with these bloody things. You can hang out down there. Oh, good goodness. Bonk. You're gonna be a friend of mine. There you go. Have you finished killing everything yet? They not. Ow. Where is some health? I need a lot of health. There we go. A lot of health. Right. I do wish they wouldn't spawn so many of the bloody things in. Give me some cover fire. You have that bizarre vampire site from World War II, don't you? There we go. Claim the control point. Fragment. Deep cavern is that way. What is anything this way? No. Some slightly wonky textures, and that's all that's down here.
Send a ranger to my location.
Reinforcements are here!
Good sign, if I can someone with him. Good grief, this is an awkward to be in. Good grief, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Get him? Did we get him? I think we got him. Hell yeah. So through here, I believe. Oh, I have to clear more crap out of the bottom. Is this the correct route? No. Where is the way? There it is. Admittedly, rather awkward to see, but. Cans getting knocked off my window, so. There's so much dirt on my screen right now, good grief. There we go. Gotta be nearly there now.